Hello, my name is Tanya, and this is Clueless in Suburbia. That's kind of fun. Hola.
Hello.
We're both really tired.
Yeah, dude, it was a long fucking day.
It's not even late. It's like 9:30.
9.
And it's a Saturday.
These old bones ain't working like they used to.
Yeah. We went to Monster-Mania Convention in Cherry Hill, New Jersey today.
Dude, it was so fucking sick.
Yeah, this is the second one we've gone to this year. But this one had like a significantly more stacked cast of talent.
I feel like anybody who not anybody who is anybody, but still for who was there, it was absolutely insane. Like Juliette Lewis, like big stars who are even so relevant today because is Yellow Jackets like still shooting or
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
so
there's another season. I don't think she's on the. I think her character's dead.
Really?
Yeah, they killed Natalie off.
How could you?
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna like probably cement that, but that's like what I've
We're
heard.
gonna come back. I feel like it's not a show like that.
I think her younger character. No, I think her younger character is still gonna be on Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
She's a very busy actress, so.
We picked up a bunch of cool shit.
Yeah.
It's hard to say we're gonna start. I don't know if you want to start, but I'm saving my best for last, which is obviously the most incredible thing in the entire world. So do you want to start off tapes?
Yeah, we can start off the tapes.
So.
I want to do mine first, the one I found.
The one you found?
So we got to the convention super early on Saturday because we had to wait in line for Clive Barker.
Daddy.
Yeah, and while we were waiting in line in the boiling heat outside,
oh my God. Well, at least I lost weight today.
Yeah,
dude.
We
holy shit.
had Raising Cane's after, so I don't know, but
oh yeah.
But while I kind of kept like intermittently like going inside to kind of like I guess
get some fucking
AC, get some nice air else, and kind of just like browse around because we made friends with really nice people on the line. So
yeah, those dudes, yeah, that guy and his wife.
So Dylan, we kept kind of back and forth and going to talk to them, but I went in to go to the bathroom. Then I did a quick sweep of some of the vendors that were open, and I ended up coming across somebody that had Jeepers Creepers on VHS.
Yes.
Which I thought was pretty cool. And I was just like, yeah, how much? And he's like, $5. Did you hear
There's
the thunder?
Fucking derecho happening as we
I wonder
speak.
if that was, it's probably, the sad thing is it's probably not even going to be on the mic, but there was just like a nice little thunder boom.
Well, if you guys see a flash off skylight, if I get electrocuted, that's honestly kind of sick. I don't want to die in this outfit though. Like I feel like I got a better fit to die in. But
yeah,
like,
I'm literally wearing
one
one of his shirts right now.
Die in, dude. This fucking shitty sweatshirt.
Yeah, so I found Jeepers Creepers on VHS for $5, and I feel like it was a pretty cool find. I mean,
look at inflation. Blockbuster $1.99 in 04. This is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
But that is a sick tape.
Mm-hmm. And then I also, when I was like walking back from finding this, I all of a sudden noticed, I don't know her last name. I know her first name is Barbie, but the female Cenobite from Cenobite. Oh no, there's more Thunder. Anyway, female Cenobite from Hellraiser. And then I noticed her like kind of squeezing through to get past me. And then all of a sudden I saw behind her Doug Bradley.
Daddy.
Yeah. And I was just like, hi, how are you?
Did he like say anything or was
he said good, you? And I said good, and then I squeezed past him, and then I slowly walked away and smiled to myself and went, Dylan's gonna be really fucking jealous that just happened.
I was sick.
I mean,
spoiler alert, I did eventually get to meet him, but since I figured that he is Doug Bradley, I wasn't gonna get to meet him, but in that moment when you told me you had to like... I
texted him. I was like only 5 minutes away, like a 5-minute walk away, but I still texted him.
Well, that's like something you do.
What?
Your favorite thing to do is call me on the ride home from... If I get home, if you're out doing anything and you call me to tell me how your day was, you'll call me the whole ride home and then sit in the driveway for 20 minutes to continue telling me about your day before walking in. You are 27 feet away, but you will finish the whole thing because Tanya's a D1 yapper.
You would never know.
What'd you say?
I said you would never know if you knew me in high school.
Oh,
I
really?
just sat and read books in class and just didn't talk.
You saved it all, dude.
Yeah.
So we got other tapes. This was a crazy. We looked this up and
I feel like I'm almost like
no. So yeah, I feel like Scream sealed. I'll be honest, $10, and like with the dimension like seal still on it. So like if you're going this hard to fake a sealed, charge more than $10.
I don't know. Like, I mean, it looks like they had a lot of them, but we looked on eBay and I was like, these kind of go for a lot. So
Yeah.
I don't know why.
They had an alternate cover too, which was sick. But I do like this OG. With
I like
Drew.
the OG. Yeah, I like the OG one better than the alternate one.
Another one we got, which was this was cheaper than I think we thought that. We
Well,
were
the
gonna
guy
come
gave
across.
us a little
Yeah,
deal.
the guy kind of hooked us up. He was actually a really sick dude. If I don't know his vendor,
Yeah,
wish
I
I
posted
did.
some things on TikTok asking
OG,
Jackass the movie.
so good. This derecho. This might not even get aired because I'm gonna get struck by lightning.
The funny thing is if we didn't just watch that show on HBO
I
about
have no
Aya
idea
the
what a
Storm, we
derecho
would have,
is.
and probably anyone listening is not going to know either because I feel like I never even heard that word until
Yeah, no.
the past week.
This Cool Ranch Dorito Storm is gonna. And this one's incredible because A Nightmare on Elm Street are like my favorite covers. Oh, did I grab a kitty? Sorry. Nightmare on Elm Street are like my favorite covers. Like, look at just how insane this is. The Dream Child, it's a boy. Also, there was like people dressed up incredibly well.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like that was always one of my favorite things about when my dad
Good.
used to take me to horror movie conventions when I was little, especially because the one in Chiller Theater in Parsippany, it was always around Halloween time when
So
they would have
everybody
it.
was
Yeah,
into
like
it,
everyone
into
would
it.
get pretty dressed up for it and
Yeah.
wear their Halloween costumes. And this Monster-Mania in particular, I feel like had a lot of people really decked out and like really awesome
well, I mean,
costumes.
there's probably going to be a couple photos popping up, but I mean, Jason, 2 Freddys. I got 2 Freddys. Can we put the Freddy photo I got?
Yeah.
Oh, because I mean, it's not nothing bad,
He's flipping off the
yeah.
camera, but
He's
it's
giving
not
a little
that.
birdie.
There's certainly
Dude,
worse on YouTube.
It's so funny. It's so funny. And yeah, and they're really cool. Like, I get they're going to a horror con, but still, imagine just no complaints. Like, because like their costumes were so good, they were getting there was people. It was funny. There was people lining up for them, like they were for like autographs from like the actors. It was so because their costumes were just so good.
Yeah, I saw there was one person dressed up like the Jackal from 13 Ghosts. I thought that was pretty cool.
And as I got close, that kid was like that kid was literally like
yeah,
13.
they looked younger.
Yeah.
I took a photo with I think it was someone from like The Hills Have Eyes. They dressed up as or something.
No, that was. I thought it was Toxic Avenger.
Oh, was it? I don't. Oh no. Oh,
Well,
I'm
like-
I'm a fake horror fan.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, I think because Toxic Avenger is huge because that movie's from New Jersey, and
So that would make sense.
That would make sense. So I again, don't drag me now if I'm wrong.
They just
but-
looked really inbred. I don't know. Like that's like all I was like.
But I'm
Oh,
trying to think of who it would be from Hills Have Eyes, and dude, this Dorito is gonna.
it's
kill
starting
us.
to just like thunder, and
Yeah.
we have a skylight right above us when we record, so you might hear rain. I don't know. Might sound calming. Some
Yeah.
ASMR. I don't know.
I have ASMR. I don't have anything to do ASMR with. I could chew on a rock.
You could just vape continuously and blow it out.
Something we got from another one.
This was from our prior
Yeah,
convention
these
that we
are
went
really
to that
super
Dylan's
cool.
obsessed with, and he yells at me anytime that I don't use.
Well, because I spent money on these coasters for you to put it directly next to the coaster, which is wild. And then when I'm Windexing it to death, it's like, but obviously you picked this one.
The craft.
Yeah, that's honestly incredible. It's tough, but this one could be my favorite. Absolutely insane.
The basket case.
Yeah. There's a man in apartment 7 and he's very twisted and very bad.
He picked out 2 and I picked out 2 of
Oh,
these.
yeah.
So then
Oh, yeah, so
I
then we
picked
have-
out Mars Attacks and the craft.
And then of course, This movie, I love when people actually come up to me and tell me I have a sweatshirt of this movie. Anytime somebody comes up to me and tells me that they actually have seen this movie, it's like insane. And it's funny. I told your brother to watch it,
And he did.
and well, he's watching it in front of his girl. Oh,
I wonder. I really hope
I
that
know, we gotta
the
play
sound
it
of the
back.
thunder comes through on this.
He watched this in front of his girlfriend's parents.
Oh, really?
It's
Oh,
like
that's
the
kind of
most
funny.
insane thing, but street trash, obviously incredible. If anybody hasn't seen it, it's just get through it. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. Do you want? Are you doing your poster? Do you even have your poster?
Yeah, it's over here. I'll just show something very quick.
Oh, what else you got?
Wait, where did you put the little cards?
Oh, I don't know. I can't get up.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna show.
Brief intermission. Scene. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Scene on.
I probably have to block this out because it's got like her boobs in it.
Oh, yeah.
I could put something over it.
Yeah, just put two cherries.
So I saw. It's funny because this was like kind of the first like go around for all the vendor rooms
that was
we.
the first grab of the day.
This is really the only grab I really bought
Yeah.
other than like autographs and VHSs, but I saw this vendor. Hold on, I want to get their name. Vile Consumption.
The guy was super cool. He was super
Yeah,
nice. And I
they
think he
do
does
all
these-
their. I think he does all of his art by hand. I was looking at his TikTok. So yeah, they had like this comic book esque style of 13 Ghosts, and I am a sucker for 2001 13 Ghosts. So
Yes.
I had to get that. And then he also makes these little like collectible trading cards. So I grabbed this Dr. Decker from Nightbreed that he made, and then he
It's cool
also
they have,
had
like, power-ups. Like they
it's like little
literally
like superhero Pokemon type cards.
fighting speed a bit. And then he has like a brief like
Description. Yeah.
like what they are. That's sick, dude.
And then I got like a little pack of like random surprise ones, which I did open. I
Freddy
posted.
Krueger's in there, which is
Yeah, I got like a
awesome.
Freddy Krueger one. I also got the Sugar Plum Fairy from Cabin in the Woods, which that's my favorite one.
Is that the girl with the teeth?
Yeah. I actually that was my favorite one. I was like, that's actually like one of my favorite like more modern horror
And
things.
you could like cross it off the list.
Yeah,
like,
they
that's
gave me
what's
like
cool.
a little check off for them. He seems really passionate about them. When I like looked at his TikTok, I was
And
very
love that, yeah. I kinda love
I want to actually. I feel like I want to look into getting more, but that's Vile Consumption makes them, and that was like the only vendor that I came across that I was like, I really like this, and I'm just gonna buy it right then and there. Like I didn't even really think that hard into
there's
it.
no
Like
thought. Yeah, I think because that one was hanging up, so like you were just like absolutely.
yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, he threw in some stickers. That's sick.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he did that.
Um.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, I don't know if I mean, I guess I'll go first real quick about just who I met while we were there too.
Here it
Because
is.
there's always the celebrities and stuff like that. And last time we went, we didn't meet anyone. We just kind of walked around and stared at everyone. But
Well, because I mean, like, granted, there are people there that are like really sick. Like Sam Raimi was there last time and everything like that, right? And
he was like jam packed.
yeah,
He was, yeah.
He was like that Clive Barker.
Yeah.
Like so there.
And Chucky. It was like a big Chucky type reunion. Yeah.
And who else was there? Or the who looked nice to me was that girl from I, Tonya. What was her name again? The blonde.
Oh my God. I think it's Mackenzie Davis.
Oh, she looked nice. It was cool.
She was the little girl from I, Tonya. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I ended up meeting. I'm not gonna show the photo, my autographs, because I'm gonna just put pictures. I'll put pictures
Oh, okay.
right there.
I'm showing what I got off. I don't care. You
yeah.
guys have to see it.
I met Mikey Madison. She is from. Everyone was there to see her, probably from the Scream movies, but I actually really love her from Better Things. It's a TV show that was on FX. That I believe it was definitely FX. But I used to watch it. It was a Pamela Adlon show. I used to watch it during like peak COVID when everything shut down. It was like a little comfort movie that I would watch before bed every night.
How old is she?
I don't know.
She's
Definitely in her 20s. I don't know.
I was gonna say
I'd
she
assume.
looks so. Well, she didn't look so young, but like hearing from like COVID, I mean, she would have to be so like.
Yeah, well, she played a teenager in that
Oh,
show.
in that makes
and she
sense.
was like
Okay.
kind of like a very like kind of like a bratty, like I feel like I feel like I related to her character and I thought her character was the
Which is actually
standout.
you.
Yeah, like I feel like how like rebellious she was and
Insert
like
brat from Charlie XCX.
I've been making the intro.
I'm really
Yeah, you're
my
wearing
hat.
like brat green. I've been like making the intro thing. Like I just keep popping back and forth from it being pink to like Pratt green because I'm just like, eh.
Everybody gets
There's just
it.
no rhyme or reason with what I've been doing with this lately. But I met Mikey Madison, and she is also going to be in. She was also in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She played Susan Atkins' character, and she also is right now in Lady in the Lake. That is Lady in the Lake. That is
Oh,
on.
that show you were watching.
Yeah, I've been
that you
watching
said
on
you were
Apple
into.
TV with Natalie Portman. I've been
Shit.
actually really liking that. But I am a huge Sean Baker fan. Not even horror related. He makes he did Red Rocket, Tangerine, the Florida Project. He is coming out with a movie that just won at Cannes. I think it's pronounced the Palme d'Or. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but it's like essentially the best movie that was at Cannes this year. But he's coming out with Nora. That is the name of it. Sean Baker and Mikey Madison is the lead in it. So I'm so pumped for that. And that's like the one thing I kept repeating to her as I was like, I can't wait for Nora.
Well, I feel like she was stoked on that because she was obviously there for the scream at like the
yeah,
thing.
she probably had everyone approaching her about horror.
Like, oh wait, this person like actually kind of not follows me, but like actually knows my career. She said I had nice hair.
Yeah, she asked me about which is
Your
I feel
hair
like
care. That's so funny.
Like it's a blessing and a curse.
Oh
I'm like, 'cause I
God.
get so many compliments on it that I don't want to freaking cut it.
Yeah,
but then she like looked at Dylan. She's like, "You have nice hair too." And Dylan was like, "She told me I have nice hair." Also, when we were waiting in line for Mikey Madison, we had Melissa Barrera next.
I think I say her
the
name.
other girl from the Scream movies, and she's like really magnetic. Like
She's
was,
just very
we kept just.
personable, yeah.
She was really good with fans and stuff like that.
It was like they were actually like their long lost friends. She was like, "Oh my god,"
hugging everybody,
Yeah.
like very interactive. I feel like,
Yeah.
I
Well,
feel like that
that's
would be,
cool.
but I don't know. I feel like if that was me in that situation, I feel like that'd be so draining. And she probably like thrives off of it.
Yeah, well, her line was 50 people deep. We went in, got the
Probably more than that.
Well,
honestly,
no, what I'm saying is, we went in, got Mikey Madison to do our thing, went back. 3 hours later, it was like the line never shifted.
Yeah.
It was still a steady because you can't fit that many people in that line. So like it was constantly slammed. But I get it because she takes her time with everybody. She's not just like, oh, bye. She like literally was having, and she does the cool bracelet thing.
Yeah, she encourages people to come and like trade little like almost like EDM candy, like what they give out. Like you wouldn't know what this is at like EDM shows and stuff like that. People will trade like homemade bracelets. Like I don't know when they're all like, I'm gonna have to bleep that out. But like when they're all out, like people will dance around and they'll make friends in the crowd and they'll trade their bracelets.
Yeah, what if I don't want their bracelet? You have to take it.
Well, no, like people will go there with a ton on them.
Oh, it's like a thing.
For the yes.
Oh, I didn't know it was like a thing. I was like, I don't want somebody coming up and taking my bracelet. Like,
No.
like the cool dice bracelet I made. I was like, yeah.
No, they make them to like
Fuck off me with
to
that.
trade with people. They'll wear a whole bunch,
all right.
and that is candy culture is like also what it's called today.
Oh, is that
learned.
what people do? Like,
they'll wear the gloves and stuff like that. Yeah.
You have an LED glove. Stay the fuck out of my face. I'll tell you that.
I don't care. I feel like I miss like prime dubstep EDM, like 2014. Like I don't know.
Skrillex.
Yeah, I saw Skrillex in concert like 4 or 5 times.
I could have sworn he was from a band.
Yeah, he was from First to Last.
I thought it was My Chemical Romance.
No, he was from First to Last. That was a very big emo band too. Today you learned. See, I'm just teaching you a whole bunch today. But Melissa Barrera, she was very magnetic, and I feel like we both really enjoyed like watching her sitting there like interacting with fans while we were waiting.
Like, it's just cool to see. Also, shout out to Henry Winkler's outfit.
He's really cute and he's really old.
Oh my god,
yeah.
he was also we were caught him. He was like also very engaging. Like he also like what like. It was the same thing with like Melissa Barrera. She would like introduce herself.
Come around the table and would
Henry
like sit there and
Winkler
talk to people.
Was not sitting. Like he also had like salmon golf pants on and like this
like an Easter color button up, like plaid button up,
and he's just
and
like,
hokas.
Yeah,
like,
and he's just smiling ear to ear the entire time, and people were loving it. People were loving it. So shout out to Henry Winkler. For Henry Winkler honestly got fit of the day. Outfit of the day, fit of the day.
Yeah.
For Henry Winkler, I'm giving him that medal because his shit was hard. I'm not gonna lie. I know it was polo. Like I don't even gotta ask. I know that shit was polo.
And then my second person that I met, which I like knew I was like I that's who I think I'm gonna meet as my second person. Was coincidentally it's right behind me, Nightbreed. Well, this is not the one that I got autographed.
Oh, yeah, you did
But
get that autograph.
Craig Sheffer from Nightbreed was there, and I of course was like raised watching this from a very young age, so I'm obsessed with it to begin with. And he's the lead in it. He plays Boone / Cabal.
How do you say his last name again?
Sheffer. I'm pretty.
Is it Schaefer or Sheffer?
Sheffer. It looks like it's S. Oh, see, I feel like now. Sheffer.
Oh, that's an E. If it's an E or an A.
You're making me second guess it.
All I know is that my dad and Craig Schaefer wore the same deodorant because we talked about that. Brute. Shout out to Brute.
Oh, so I like feel like I started walking like near his booth, and then I like made eye contact with him. We both like smiled at each other, and I was like, I immediately just like walked right over. I was like, I'm gonna go meet him right now.
Yeah.
I was like, perfect moment. And then he was very nice, cool very too. Sweet. Yeah.
Like when they're like engaging like that, it's like it's so cool because like. I don't know. Like I couldn't like you said, it has to be draining at some point. Like,
it would be draining personally for me. It would be draining.
But like again, Craig Shaver was. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've seen Nightbreed because of you, and I definitely enjoyed it. But still, I was just like, it's just I don't know. It's just sick to see those people, and then like just have like a small conversation with them, and it's like, I don't know. I think it's rad, dude.
What I liked is because I feel like I posted the photo. Dylan actually, that's like my favorite photo I think of the whole day was me with Craig. Yeah, because it just the lighting was beautiful. Everything like it's just like great picture. Yeah. We both look genuinely very happy in it. Anyway,
and Mr. Schaefer has like the thumb in the the thumb.
The thumb in his pocket. Yeah,
it's like a Wild Western dude. That's so funny.
But I posted it on my Instagram story and then immediately got responses, which I've never watched this, but then I was talking to like my friend Alyssa about it too. He was on One Tree Hill. So like it's funny because I know him from Nightbreed.
I have no idea what that was.
It's like a teenage show. It's like it was like a CW teenage show back in like the late 2000s.
CW, the network?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I haven't heard about that in so long. I remember the little CW in a circle on the bottom left of the screen. I don't know what I was watching,
but he was on that and apparently was a very beloved character. So I had like a few people message me on Instagram about it.
Shout out to Craig.
But he was very sweet and I was very glad I met him because I feel like just love Nightbreed.
However old he is, he looked fantastic. Mm-hmm. Like even if you told me that he was like 40, I would have believed you. But I know he's older than 40. But like he looked great. Mm-hmm. Good for him.
It's that LA life. I'm pretty sure he probably lives in LA.
No, he lives in New York. I heard him talk about.
Oh, really?
About the guy. I mean, I don't know for sure, but for sure. Why did I do that?
But that's all who I met. I just met those two. Technically, I kind of met someone else, but I'll go into it when.
Who?
I'm not going to steal your thunder because you're going to talk about who you met. And technically, I met him after Dylan did. So.
Yeah. Well, I didn't speak. I froze.
Yeah, Dylan got nervous. I feel like because I grew up going to these, so I got nervous when I talked to Mikey Madison. I started to be like, I don't know, but
she's just asking you about your haircut. You were like,
I was like, I worked on and off in the beauty field for like 10 years. I don't know.
Let me see it. Be careful. Bring it over.
Okay.
All right.
So we went very early, like I said.
Hey, hold my mic, please.
It's gonna give feedback. Oh. You almost knocked down the ring light.
This is incredible. All right. Great NECA toy. It is newer, 2019, but still. Absolutely incredible. When we're flipping, you hear the Velcro pop. Come on. That is Douglas Bradley's signature, baby blue, just like I knew he would. Then under, we have the sterling platinum signature from Mr. Clive Barker himself. I will admit, as I was waiting for Clive Barker's to dry, I was crying.
He shed a few tears.
Babe, this thing is
the ring light. Don't keep it under there because if the ring light falls, it's gonna fall on it.
Can we just have a moment of silence for that? All right, thank you.
Yeah, so we got up very early this morning to get in line for Clive Barker, and he had like a whole room dedicated to him. So I tried looking into it because this is his second to last convention he is
I think he's
doing.
doing Baltimore in October, and I think he's done.
Yeah, he is like fully retiring, is not can't do any of
Yeah.
the
I
circuits
don't think by
for.
choice. So
Yeah, so I tried looking into it with stuff with his health. We were actually talking to a guy in line about it.
yeah.
So
Shout out to those people in line. They were just like
yeah, they were all very
such
nice.
cool people. Yeah.
But Clive Barker, he got some sort of dental surgery in 2010 and he got toxic shock syndrome from it,
Crazy.
which is I thought was interesting because the only thing that I like ever associated with toxic shock syndrome, I can't talk. Sorry, we've had a long day. Is like females with tampons. So I was like, yeah, that's like girls get that when they leave tampons in. Like it's like a thing that happens. I'm not a doctor, so I can't fully describe
I'm
it.
a doctor.
But yeah, that's so I think his health has kind of like gone haywire since that happened to him, they said, and he now has an illness and
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
but he was like again, like I shout out to him. Like I had a couple words with him, and like he can't really speak, so I was just like, Mr. Barker, I love you a little bit. I love you a lot of bit. No, but I was like, thank you for thank you for Hellraiser, thank you for everything, and in like his little raspy voice, he was like, you're welcome, and I was like, dude,
And he
just,
shook his hand.
I did shake, yeah. I ain't washing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was cool. Mr. Bradley was sick too. Like meeting him in person, like he was just like the seat pat that you talked about.
Yeah, he like pats the seat next to you when you when you go to take a photo with him.
Yeah, it was so funny. But yeah, I mean there'll be photos in here. But yeah, meeting Clive Barker and Doug Bradley was just like, and it was funny because I was going into this like I could probably only choose one. Like they're both gonna be slammed. I don't want to do a 4-hour wait for Clive, 4-hour wait for Doug, and then just kind of not be able to chill. So we got there early. Clive was awesome. Got through. The doors opened at 8. We saw Clive by 9:45. I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So but that was just because we got there super early, and then Doug Bradley were just walking around the room, and I was like, "Oh my God, there he is!" I'm just like kind of looking at him, and then like we're like, I just like this is his line, 40 people maybe. I was like, I'm standing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, just going to see him was sick, and he's cool too. Had a couple words with them. Like it was just all I don't know. I can't like I almost feel like it was a blur.
Well, you probably I feel like you've been like thinking about it now for like the past 2 months since we like got tickets.
Yeah, I might have passed out.
But it was cool. They had like a lot. I should have bought one of those shirts that they had for sale.
The screen split Hellraiser.
They were well, no. That was the actual Monster-Mania shirt. I know the ones that Clive Barker were selling with his artwork on it. But they had like his original art and stuff like actual like his actual art and painted stuff like hanging around for sale, which I think were ranging from like 500 to 5,000 it said.
Bam.
But and just like his books, everything like that, the room was set up really nicely.
Yeah, like they gave him his own room. He had art everywhere, and it was even if you weren't buying anything, it was also just cool to look at. Like we were having a blast waiting in line when we got in, just looking at all like the shit he had. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so sick.
But I made it a point to like, because I was right behind Dylan, so I just made a point to be like, hi. Like Nightbreed was like the first. I was like well, it's funny because like I'm Nightbreed, he's Hellraiser. Like Dylan's Hellraiser, I'm Nightbreed, and but I just kind of thanked him. I was like, it's the first horror movie I ever saw. Like when I was too young, like too young. But I just said to him like, I loved Hellraiser, or oh my God, not Hellraiser. Sorry, I'm so tired.
Whoa.
What?
You don't love Hellraiser?
No, I like Nightbreed better. You know this. It's not like it's a lie. Yeah, just like kind of was like, thank you so much. So yeah, there's no way that he didn't go home at night though. Like go home and like sit in his hotel room and was probably like,
oh, people have loved you for 40 years, 50 years.
It's got to be emotional. Like there's other people talking to him for like way longer too. So it's just
Again, I froze. I locked up. So, but yeah, it was literally like in days that I will like remember when I'm like on my deathbed. Today was one of them. Like seriously, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Are you sleeping?
I'm super yawning. I'm sorry. I'm probably yawning into the mic too.
No, we're good. I mean, I think we're done anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're actually perfectly at 30 minutes,
All right.
about 30 minutes as well. So, but yeah, but no, it was a really great day. We got perfect parking, everything.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
everything well aligned. And then we got Raising Cane. Well, Dylan got Raising Canes. I had some coleslaw and a chicken finger,
Yeah.
and then I got Whole Food top bar for myself.
Yeah, I just want to let it be known there's not a meal I have that you don't have. Hear me out.
I don't know what to tell you.
I make a bowl of rice myself. I'm working all day. I make a bowl of rice myself.
You got
Ricey? Yeah. Ricey?
elote rice.
Yeah, latte rice. But yeah, so that was the day. Figured we'd let you guys know. Do you have anything else to say?
No.
I feel like I took this over.
Yeah, but you were the like. I mean, I like you. This is new.
Shit.
This is new for you though. Like I feel like I grew up going to these, so I feel like it's nice watching someone get so much joy.
Oh
And that's
God.
why I was on time getting ready this morning.
At once, what? So we've been together for what, like
2 years
2
in
years?
September. Yeah.
Yeah.
Officially, yeah.
We got one in the book for you being on time. I'm really proud of you.
Thanks.
You did look amazing too. The fit. You got multiple compliments on your fit.
I did get a few.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys. Hope you could hear the rain and the thunder too.